Hello, I would like to make a few comments about your informative plan page that was due today. We are on our last two speeches, and so if any of these comments apply to you, I don't want anybody panicking because that's the point of a plan page. You can still get it in for full credit as long as it was submitted on time, but if you have feedback on it already, then it was already submitted on time. I'm about to go in and finish up comments. There were about 8 of you who had submitted them this morning, and I got all of those graded, so the rest of them I'll be going in and getting those graded here now. So if you need to redo your plan page, then all you have to do is shoot me an email and I'll delete it, and you can resubmit it. Just make sure you're reading my comments. First, you have to have a visual aid with this one. You have to have a multimedia presentation. Think of that as most people do a PowerPoint with that. Shoot to have about 5 to 7 slides. Make sure you use a background. Make sure that you don't have a lot of blank space in there, so make font bigger, pictures bigger, and you want a combo of font and pictures. And so watch the examples. Those will give you some good ideas of what you are to put in your PowerPoint. Make sure it matches up with your speech. You know, if you're talking about one thing on a slide, or if you're talking about one thing in a key point, make sure that matches up on your slide. So make sure you're using that in your speech and watch the examples, as they will really give you an idea of how you're supposed to do this. You have to have a source. It cannot be Wikipedia. You never want to use Wikipedia when you are doing anything in academics. Ask.com, Yahoo Answers, things of that effect. It has to be a credible source. And you have to attribute that in your speech. According to, and then the author or the article. I would probably say more along the lines of the title of the article, since this is not something your audience is reading. You want to tell them where you got it from. In an article in CNN.com, it states that. And then you have to have that one fact that backs up your claim. You want your topic to be narrowed down. You don't want to do 3 different topics that you wouldn't want to do. So today I want to tell you about Honda, Ford, and Chevy. That's 3 different topics right there. So pick one and find 3 different things that you want to talk about with that one topic, and you don't want to have that and in there and have 3 different topics like that. I've seen a couple of that. Make sure you have that credibility statement in your intro. What right do we have? Do you have to give this speech, and why should we listen to you? So those are things that you need to be implementing in this speech. This speech is worth 130, as is your persuasive. Not many of you got your topics approved, and I'm going to say this now, for your persuasive, you have to get your topic approved. So do not go forth with a plan page for a persuasive speech without getting your topic approved. It is highly important. It must be something that has 2 sides. It cannot be something that is one-sided, like drinking and driving or texting and driving. We all know that's bad. There's no opposing side to that. You cannot do abortion. You cannot do legalizing marijuana. Make sure that you're reading all of the instructions for this and getting your topic approved from me. So I'll be able to tell who watches this video. Please make sure that you're watching it all. And if you have any questions on any of these, then email me. I'll respond very quickly, I promise. And if you need to make revisions on your plan page, then just get it in before you film it, and you still have opportunity to earn full credit. So hang in there. We only have 2 speeches left, so I hope to hear from you soon.